to the Late Night Cinema Club.
Yes.
We're here with Carmen.
That's me.
Sorry. Choking so early in the pod. Yeah, no Macy for this one. She opted to sit this one out. We watched life update. How's it going?
It's going.
How's life?
It's going. I saw it, like when people make those lists of like things white people love to say, and it's like, it'll be like, welcome to the club, or like stuff like,
get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy. Like, it's going. That's one of them.
Oh yeah.
How's it going? It's going.
I think one of the answers that I hate is when people say, "Live in the dream."
Live in the dream.
There's literally 0% chance that this is your dream and that you're currently living it. Really? This is where you saw yourself? This is the dream?
No,
exactly. Stop lying to yourself and others. This is not the dream. You're not living it. Stop saying that. It is a weird thing we do. We ask people how they're doing, and then we really don't want to know, do we?
No.
I mean,
I don't ask. Like, I only ask because it's like a thing that I have to do. Like, at work, I have to, every person that comes in the store, that's just what you say. But, like, if I'm with my friends, I don't usually ask that question, because it's like, that's a stupid question.
I know. I have friends that I've known for, like, years, like a million years. And if they walked in my house right now, I would just launch into, oh, dude, guess what I did today? Like, it wouldn't even be.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in real life in probably 5 years, but it wouldn't be like, oh, how you doing? Let's catch up. I'd just be like, oh, dude, look at this thing I did today. And then I'd just launch into whatever. Or I'd just tell him something crazy. But I wouldn't have to be like, let's have a debrief on your life and how you're living it.
No, because it's so fake to do that. Yeah. No one wants to do that.
It's a little fake, isn't it? I mean, if you really cared, you'd know, wouldn't you? You're not subscribed to my newsletter.
Dang.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of true. Well, we finally got to watch a movie that I wanted to watch for a while.
Yeah.
Conclave.
I also wanted to watch this movie because it came out last year. I wanted to watch it, when all the Oscar nominations were out and everyone was like watching this movie. I was like, oh, I want to watch it too, but then we never did.
I kind of low-key wanted to go to the theater to see this, but I knew that no one was into that.
I would have gone to see it.
Just because it's got a lot of famous actors. And so I kind of felt like it was one of those movies that we're going to like look back on and be like, oh, it had all those actors in one thing.
Yeah.
So, this did have a lot of Oscar buzz back in the day, didn't it?
Yeah.
You can tell it was definitely a movie made for the Oscars.
Yeah, it is a little bit Oscar bait, but it's not like, it's not bad.
So I was interested to get your take on this, and I wanted to see if Mom would join the podcast, but she said nah.
She deny.
She just said, not doing that. So, full disclosure, Carmen, you went to a Catholic school until grade 9.
Yeah, from grade 2 to grade 8, I went to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not Catholic, so we don't actually know much about Catholicism at all. What we do know is that we live about 1 block from the Catholic school, and we send our kids there because I don't have to pay for the buses. And,
it's close.
Schools are kind of just schools, to be honest. Like, there's not like a big drastic difference, I guess. So what's the difference between Catholic school and non-Catholic school? How often did you have religion class in Catholic school?
I mean, because when I was doing it, it was elementary, so it was like every day. Or like every other day. Like when you're, in elementary and junior high, you're not really choosing your own schedule. So most days it was every day. But that's just like how math was also every day. But I would say the difference is just like in Catholic school, there's like a mandatory religion class. Or at least there was from grade 2 to grade 8. I'm not sure if that changes once you get to Catholic high school. I didn't do that.
I would assume no. I would assume that you still have to.
And then
take religion classes, yawning.
Of course, all your teachers are Catholic. You do some like assembly ceremony type things in like the gym. Sometimes they'll have like the guy, I don't know the title.
The priest.
No.
The father.
deacon.
The deacon.
The deacon will come sometimes.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what happened in my school. I don't know if like some other schools you might have different people. But at least in my experience, the deacon would come and, like they'd have like a thing. He'd like read like I don't know.
The liturgy.
Yeah, the liturgy. And then there would be like...
just kind of a sermon.
Yeah, and then there would be like the sections. There'd be like the homily section, and there'd be like singing, and then whatever. I don't know. I had to memorize a couple like Catholic prayers when I was a kid.
Like Hail Mary?
Yeah, but there was like one also about like Pontius Pilate that we had to memorize. I'm not really sure.
How's that one go?
Oh, I don't remember. But I did it for the grade.
You did it for the grade, meaning you did it for the marks.
Yeah, but I would say like 90% of the stuff that I remember learning in religion class is just like Catholic specific, like, I don't have like a good word to say, like communion and stuff, and like how you do that, like the literal like steps to become Catholic.
Yeah.
It was a lot of that.
Yeah, because I imagine a lot of kids are preparing to do that stuff when they're in that age range, right?
So I remember one year, like, everyone had a bunch of crap, and I was like, why did you get a bunch of gifts? And they were like, oh, because I did my first communion, and then, and then, obviously, from then on, all your teachers ask you about yours, and you have to be like, awkwardly, I didn't do that.
Yeah. And I'm sure that half the teachers were probably like giving you the face.
Oh
like,
yeah, no, they were all like, okay. And you have to, so in Catholicism, you have to have the first communion. I mean, you have to like have like a special first time to have it at any other point after that. So it's like a thing. You can't just pull up to a Catholic church and eat their stuff. You have to like ask.
Yeah.
One time I tried, and I got told to not do that again.
Oh.
So, boo! Yeah, they wouldn't let me have their rice crackers. I know.
Shame.
Yeah.
So, I guess the point is, though, when you're in Catholic school, the stuff that you're generally learning in religion classes, for the most part, pretty generic Christianity.
Yeah.
Just like be kind to people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going like hardcore, like into this is how the conclave works.
No.
And this is who the cardinals are that we think are the front runners.
No. Sometimes like you learn like the levels of like holiness, I guess. So like, cause there's like a lot of different titles you can have in Catholicism. Like you like keep working up. So like at some point, I'm sure I knew every title and like which one was.
But Pope's like the top dog.
Pope is the very top dog, but there's like a bunch in between, even like the cardinals. Anyway, so like I knew that, but they never really taught us about how a conclave worked.
Yeah, actually, I don't understand how their levels of church government work either. I know all these titles. There's cardinals, there's bishops, there's archbishops, there's...
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. We had to spend a lot of time learning about like how you become a saint. Like, I don't remember what the word is. Oh, you have to like get like canonized and whatever. I don't really. It's been like a couple years since.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I guess we didn't really have a ton of knowledge on the conclave itself. No. Now, I definitely did know how this works because it's one of those things I feel like I learned somewhere along the way. And then I also feel like it's happened a few times in my lifetime where we've had this event. And it's a big deal when it does happen because, they're choosing the Pope for the next foreseeable future. So it is kind of a big deal. And I don't know how many Catholics there are. Over 1 billion, I'm sure.
Oh, lots. Yeah, lots.
Yeah, lots. So I don't know their exact numbers, but many. And across the whole world. So, of course, there's always, I remember like, we had a German Pope for a while. Now we have an American Pope. In between, I don't know the name of the
current Pope.
Pope Chicago White Sox. I also can't remember his name.
I can only remember the name before.
Pope,
It used to be Pope Francis.
Pope Francis, and he was Italian, I think.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Maybe it's hard to know.
But currently,
but before that, we had Pope Benedict, and he was German.
Well, they all speak like every language, so sometimes it's hard to tell.
So now we have Pope. Dang, seems like we should know.
I do not know.
He's American. He's from Chicago. He likes the White Sox. This is what I know.
I remember seeing a TikTok when the Pope got, I guess, elected, when the Pope got chosen.
Yeah.
About like this lady was like, "That's my ex-boyfriend," and everyone was like, "Are you being serious right now?" And she was like, "Yeah, we dated in high school."
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was funny.
There's a funny thing where they have pictures of the Pope at like baseball games and stuff. Like there's video clips that you can find of him like at baseball games.
I mean,
some images of Pope from the web.
No, Siri.
Siri, we didn't need that. We didn't. No one asked for images of the Pope. But yeah, I did see he was a big White Sox fan, which I thought was hilarious. But I think this is the first American Pope.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
That sounds right.
So it's an interesting time in the world of popes. So we watched this movie, Conclave. And what were your overall impressions here?
Overall, it was a lot of talking.
Yeah. This was a drama in the truest sense of a drama.
Oh, yeah. It was a drama as in all of these cardinals were just gossiping about each other and digging up dirt on each other.
What did you call it, though, when on your Letterboxd review? You said it was the Real Housewives.
Oh, yeah. Someone, not my review, but I was just reading like some of my favorites that I'd seen. Real Housewives of the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
it was
Housewives
like that.
Of Vatican City.
Shout out to whoever's Letterboxd review that was. I don't remember who. It wasn't me. I'm not that funny. By the time I get to the movie, all the jokes have been said.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty accurate, though. I thought that was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say overall, I really like this movie, actually.
Yeah, I really liked it, too.
I'm not Catholic, and I don't have a dog in the fight, but I did like this movie. I thought every single shot of this movie could have been paused and like hung on a gallery wall.
I thought that, too. I thought it's very like sleek, and it keeps to a pretty minimal color scheme. And it's just very, like, everything's pretty, like, it's pretty, like, symmetrical a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's very, like, modern art vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I had so many questions about Catholicism, though, after I got done. I was like, who makes these guys, who makes their clothes?
I was thinking about that, too. I was like, and also, I guess it's just sort of, like, surreal to think that all of these guys are still wearing all of these clothes.
But is this what the Cardinals wear all day,
like,
every day?
I'm curious about that. Like, is this genuinely what they're wearing? Because if they are, like, that's cool. But
and Jude had like a crew of people to help him get dressed. I was like, what is this?
I don't know.
I was like, how much of this is fact and how much of this is fiction? Because I want to know about the details. That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Like the daily details. I'm like, is this what they wear every day? Like, are they wearing, like, what kind of shoes go with that outfit? You got the long red
just,
robes
like,
on.
Dress shoes?
What are you going with?
Slippers.
Air Jordans. I feel like the Pope from Chicago's got to go Jordans.
Yeah.
Jordan 1s?
Yeah.
Miles Morales edition?
I
don't know. So
no one has convinced more people to start dressing in that exact outfit than Miles Morales. I see him everywhere.
Oh yeah, no, he dressed very comfortably. That's for sure. So yeah, I mean, I don't know much to say much more about this movie. I thought pretty good. I like it when movies have dialogue like this.
Yeah,
and not crappy dialogue that I'm like, ugh, eye roll. This one was pretty good. I thought the shot really well. I thought it was like paced well. It wasn't too long. This is the sort of movie you could make crazy long.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't think it was that long. We watched it over 2 nights though because
Yeah.
we had to stop because it got late. And Macy came down and she was like, "I don't want to watch this." So then we watched an episode of Pluribus.
Oh yes, we're checking that out. We should really watch another one because we're like a couple episodes behind now, and I think Mom's made that like new show we watched with you.
Okay.
So I've already watched episode 2,
Okay.
and so is Mom. But we need to
Okay.
watch, and then we're like, I don't know how many episodes right now, probably 3 or 4 anyway.
Yeah. We will get back on the Pluribus.
Yeah, that's also interesting.
Yeah.
But we're fans of the Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
We could talk more about that.
We have yet to watch El Camino.
Oh, dude, don't! I want to watch that. I'm pushing to watch that all the time, but we have to watch more Studio Ghibli.
No, we don't. I didn't say that.
Yeah, so I thought this movie was really good, Conclave. I would recommend it.
Yeah.
If you're Catholic, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions.
I'm also curious, especially like the ending and
there's a kind of a twist ending that I don't want to give away because if you haven't seen this movie, you should definitely
and also
watch it.
the stance that this movie takes. It's on the characters that you are meant to be rooting for as the audience are definitely on the more liberal side politically.
Yeah.
And they even say this in the movie, right?
Oh, yeah,
they've kind of split themselves between the conservative cardinals and the liberal cardinals, and then they're kind of just working. I mean, it's really like politics within the Catholic Church. So I'm curious, what anyone who's Catholic actually thought about that.
Yeah, I would love to know too. So hit us up in the email. You can find it on our website. You can go to latenightcinemaclub.com, and then there's a link to email us. Please email us. I would love to know your thoughts on this movie, and especially if you're Catholic, I'd like to know, in the words of Anthony Fantano, do you know who that is? The internet's busiest music nerd?
No.
He always says, did you like it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it?
Okay.
But that's what I want to know. Did you like it or did you hate it? I suppose it's probably pretty split. Like, I would think your more liberal-leaning Catholics probably thought it was good. But your more conservative-leaning Catholics are probably like, this is an abomination.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting to know, I guess, the Conclave, when they actually hold one, it's pretty top secret.
Yeah.
Like, no one really knows what's going on in that room.
No one, I guess, when they're doing it, this is just stuff I kind of gained from the movie, by the way. I don't actually know anything about it. They're not allowed to leave also. They're not really allowed to know what's going on outside.
Well, they can't be influenced.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be, like, politically influenced. Like, someone's not supposed to be. But what's funny is, like, when the Conclave happens, they're always, CNN comes on and, like, gives you the rundown, like, here's our top candidates, here's our front runners for Pope, and it's always like, this guy from Germany, and this guy from Turkey, and this guy from, Poland, or whatever. And you're like, really? How do you know who the front runners are? It's really weird. Like, to me, it's very strange that you're like,
yeah, I mean, and then they're spending all this time together, like while they're voting every single day until they reach the the number of votes. And they're basically like just campaigning, like, their friends or themselves, but like around the other people who are also kind of running. It's like a little awkward. It kind of reminded
me of like junior high when somebody's running for class president, and you're like, but I'm also running for class president, and like, vote for me, Summer. And you're like, ugh, like, it just turns into like, oh, I would love it if you vote for me, but I'm like, guy trying to be humble, like, no, but I don't really want to be the class president, but secretly, they've wanted to be the president this whole time.
Yes.
The vibes were totally that. So I was like, is this?
I ran for class president once.
Oh, how'd it go?
Okay. Because I was in like a grade 4-5 split, so only the grade 5s were allowed to be president, and then the grade 4s could be vice president. And also, we didn't call it president because my teacher was like, "We're Canadian, so you're running for class prime minister."
Oh, okay.
So I was the second to the class prime minister, and that lasted for about a week before we all forgot about it and stopped caring. But I did win.
when I was really young, like when I was first out of high school, I basically went to Greendale Community College. And like, I mean, when I watch Community, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is literally exactly correct. And to make it the most Community College, the most Greendale thing of all time happened while I was there, which was my buddy ran for student president, but he won because no one else ran for president. Like he won by acclamation because nobody cared. So he just won. He put his name down to be president, and he just won because literally no one else even volunteered because that's how much apathy there was.
That's hilarious.
So he's like, I won. I'm like, what'd you win? He's like, I'm the student president. I'm like, how? I didn't even vote. He's like, there was no vote. Like, I won.
I
I won
won.
by acclamation. I was like, oh, okay. So what do you get to do? He's like, I have an office in the student union building or whatever. I was like, oh, can we hang out in there? Yeah, let's hang out. So we just hang out in the president's office.
Bro.
But yeah, he had like a full office. Like it was legit big.
And he never did anything.
He had like a desk in there, a couch in there, TV. Like we could just go in there and hang out.
Oh.
But no, he didn't ever do anything. Like what did he do as president? His time as president? I don't even know. He didn't even say, I promise a pop machine in every classroom like every kid does.
Yes. I think there is an episode of Community where they run for...
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
But I don't remember I gotta rewatch Community, to be honest. There's so many episodes people try to talk to me about, and I'm like, crap, I don't remember. I swear I've seen it. I swear.
I just follow them on TikTok, and then they just post like little clips.
Yeah,
like,
I follow that account too. And it's just like...
so good. This was peak. So yeah, I would love to know more about I guess we'll never know because they'll probably never tell us about the actual inner dramas of the Conclave. But I wonder how dramatic it is, or is it maybe it's crazy dramatic? I mean, it must be because there's been times where that Conclave's run for a while and they were voting and voting and voting and voting.
Well,
which is to me the kind of such a wild way to choose a leader for your church, but I mean that's fine. It's the way they've done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, this movie was good. I'm trying. I know I'm kind of like going on and on.
No.
Conclave and this stuff.
It was good though. As a movie, it was good. It was entertaining to watch.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the most important part.
What's that?
The soundtrack.
Oh. Yeah, the score. The score was crazy. I just said, oh, like really loud. I'm sorry,
No,
headphone users. The score was jarring.
Yeah. I think Mom was getting frustrated with the score. She was like, what is this music?
Because it would randomly be like, it would be very, like, it was very tense. And, like, there was a lot of, like, violin, and it would be like, no.
Yeah, it was very staccato, heavy on the staccato.
Yeah.
What I enjoyed was we had the subtitles on, and then it would tell me what kind of music was playing. It would be like ominous music, and then it would say like tense music, intense violining. You know, like it would always
but
describe.
Then like a guy like coughed, and it would be like angry grumble.
It's true.
Angry grumble. You know what? I always think about that. Like when you watch Stranger Things, you will see the subtitle "wet squelch"
a
lot
wet squelch
while watching Stranger Things, and it's just something I like. I don't know. It just like pops in my head sometimes. It's just like in those little brackets, wet squelch.
Dude, you know what? I need to make a list. I need to have like a note on my notes app on my phone, just called like band names I should have used in the 90s. I think squelch would be an amazing band name.
It is. It's a great word to say, squelch. And you could scream it, too.
Squelch.
Squelch.
I think that would have been a great band name. Dang, that's a missed opportunity. I wish I could go back to 1993 and make a band. Call myself Squelch.
My friend has a band.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff do they play?
Like, they just cover a lot of, like, rock.
Do they need a guitar player?
They have one.
Is he any good?
She.
Oh, sorry, she.
Yeah, she's fine. But they're called Brain Cavity. Which.
That's because their brain ate too much sugar.
Yeah.
Do they have as good a gear as I have? Do they have as much gear?
No, they've only got 3 people. And so the singer is also the guitarist, so it's a little bit...
Oh, I see. It's one of those.
Yeah.
3-piece.
Yeah.
And then, like, what kind of stuff do they cover?
They won or they didn't win. They got second place at our school, like, talent show. And they covered, the song from Scott Pilgrim. You know the one Brie Larson sings.
Oh, yeah, the
I
Black
don't remember.
Sheep.
Yeah, Black Sheep. So that's the one they did. And then they were like, they're always doing stuff at like random venues in our town. And I don't know, they're always asking for songs to cover. But it's hard to find stuff that I'm like, you could play with 3 people and also isn't that hard.
Yeah, it depends on how good your guitarist is, if they can actually sing and play at the same time, because that's actually really hard.
Yeah. You know what? They're out there trying, and they're the only garage band that I know of. So, hey,
good for them.
Yeah, exactly.
You should let them know that they should come up with some originals, and maybe the names of the song could be Squelch.
Okay, I'll tell them.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a great band name. I would definitely Squelch is a CD I would have bought in the 90s. Even if it was just like the new album from Soundgarden, Squelch, I'd be like, yes. Squelch. Yes, I cannot wait for that to come out. I am definitely going to be the first one at the music store.
Yeah.
Because that's where we bought the music.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to the score.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the score.
Back to the score.
Where did we go?
It was, I liked it, though.
The score was a character, and I enjoyed it.
Also, good performance from Ralph Fiennes, who I think was nominated for Best Actor.
Yeah.
He didn't win, obviously, but...
Yeah, he was good.
He was nominated.
No complaints, good. Man. How about Stanley Tucci?
Stanley Tucci, he was there.
Or as I call him, just Stan.
Hi, I'm Stan.
Are we rolling? Hey, listeners, if you haven't seen that guy who does the Stanley Tucci impression on TikTok, just...
Well, first you gotta look up Stanley Tucci's TikTok.
Yeah, go watch a bunch of Stanley Tucci TikTok videos, and then go watch the guy who does the impression, and you will have mark your life now as before I watch this and after I watch this.
Yeah, you're gonna lull.
It is so good.
You're gonna lull so hard.
I think his name is Matthew something, but I don't know what. Shout out to you, Matt. You're crushing it, buddy.
No one loves you more than my dad. Okay,
I think
he's your
really
biggest fan.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's really fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I always say John Lithgow is one of the best actors of all time, and people kind of look at me like I'm stupid, but I'm like, name another actor who can be funny and dramatic. That's John Cranston. John Cranston. Sorry. Bryan Cranston. John. I don't know. I said John. I was thinking John Lithgow, Bryan Cranston, and it came out as...
Yeah, it's their secret love child.
Bryan Cranston can be funny and serious.
Yeah.
And this guy, John Lithgow, who I know you haven't seen in many things, but he can be funny and serious.
There's a couple that can. But yeah, definitely.
He's
those
got range.
Some standout.
Man, when John Lithgow dies, it's going to be a sad day.
Okay.
It will be. He's a great actor. Honestly, he's in a lot of good stuff.
I love this guy. It's going to suck when he dies.
Well, I don't even know how many things he's still making.
I don't know. Probably not a lot.
He showed up in this movie, and he didn't have the biggest role.
No.
Kind of like a pretty medium role, I guess. But still, he was like a guy. He was a main part of it.
Yeah.
He played an important part of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like we're just going in circles.
Yeah, a little bit. There's not much we could say without really spoiling the ending, which I don't want to say because I actually think this is one that everyone should go and watch.
Yeah. Okay. What about this? If you made it this far, let's face it, you're probably not going to watch the movie. Should we just go and talk about the ending?
Okay.
And if you're listening and you're intending on watching this, I strongly recommend you just go watch it and don't listen to this.
No, because this ending is really... I didn't see it coming at all.
But if you're listening and you're like, bro, we watched this movie so long ago, just get to the point. Okay, so it's revealed this new guy that they don't know ends up becoming the Pope because he's kind of like the most humble amongst them.
Yeah.
And I think he gives some speeches that kind of inspire people to vote for him.
Yeah.
But he's definitely an unknown. This guy kind of comes out of nowhere and becomes the Pope.
Yeah.
And I think when he's elected Pope, everyone's pretty relieved that it's him. On both sides. They're both like, I think it's the one Pope all the conservatives and the liberals could agree on. But then it's revealed that he was born, I want to say this correctly. I believe he is born intersex.
Yeah, that's the term.
Yeah, so he's outwardly male, but he did have some internal female organs.
Yeah.
And in the movie, it's revealed that he didn't know that even until he had his appendix out, and then they had done some surgery, and then they had discovered that he had a uterus. But of course, up until that point, into his 30s, he didn't. Even this guy who was a priest didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know.
So then that comes out after he's been elected Pope. And only one guy knows because he gets access to his medical records. And that's the head of the conclave. And he has to now decide, like, what do I do with this information? Because if this gets out, it's going to, like, rock the Catholic world. And he basically decides to sit on it. I guess that's what I interpreted.
Yeah.
That he's like, you know what? I'm going to let it go.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder what would happen in real life if that happened.
I'm actually not sure.
How
do you know it hasn't?
Sure. Yeah, exactly. That's an interesting thing is we actually don't know. We don't know. A lot of people could have been born, lived, and died.
Oh yeah, and never known.
In this state and never known.
It's just something that happens sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a fact of life that some people are born with extra parts.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah. But I thought it was an interesting ending, and I do wonder what a real Catholic, what someone who's Catholic thinks of that. Because I think the rules about the gender roles are pretty set in stone. The Pope can only be male.
Yeah.
So
But then it's like, is this guy male?
But yeah. My take is that if that's how he's choosing to live and he didn't even know about it until he was in his 30s, then it doesn't really matter.
The only way they found out was through a surgery. Like, just total happenstance.
Yeah, he could have never known.
Exactly.
No one could. He could have lived and died, and
I've
one
never
would have
had
known.
Surgery on my middle part,
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think about it.
I guess I don't really know.
As long as everything works, it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah, I guess you don't really put too much effort into it. So I don't know, but I don't know what people would think.
I didn't see it coming, and I thought it was definitely interesting.
I thought the twist was going to be that he wasn't even a cardinal. That he had just kind of snuck
me too.
into
I
the
also
conclave.
thought that was what it was going to be.
When he shows up, they're kind of like, "Who is this guy?" And right before the Pope died, he made this cardinal, and he appointed him over Kabul in Afghanistan, and they were all kind of like, "What? We have a diocese or whatever in Afghanistan."
It wasn't revealed to protect him, and also kind of like all the political stuff happening around that area.
The dead Pope had kept it secret, kind of, so that there wasn't he wasn't a target or whatever.
Yeah.
But then he shows up to the conclave, and everyone's like, "Who is this dude?" I thought it was going to be revealed that he was he just crashed the party.
Yeah. I too thought that. I thought it was going to be somehow he just snuck his way in and got elected Pope.
Which would be so wild.
Which would have been also crazy. But then it was this. And I didn't see this coming because I guess it's not something you really think about. And it's not something that I would say there's a lot of instances in film or even in real life. It's very rare.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it all ties together.
Yeah. So it was interesting. But again, that's another one. We'd love to hear from the Catholics out there. What'd you think?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was very interesting. I also liked the Ralph Fiennes character, how he had to kind of think about it and what's he gonna do? And then he just kind of like had a moment with the turtle and was like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let this one slide because this dude seems cool. And
you could also interpret it as that like he was sort of in a faith crisis throughout the film.
Yeah.
So he kind of is like a little bit like, I kind of don't care anymore. He's kind of given up on the church.
Yeah, which was kind of interesting too, right? I mean, he's like the head.
So
cardinal.
yeah, he's kind of given up a little bit on the concept of like the church.
Yeah.
So partially he might kind of just be like, you know what? I think this guy is probably a good man, and whether it falls under what we're supposed to do or not, I'm the only one that knows about this, and I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah. So it was interesting. I definitely like the movie. I think you should watch it.
Yeah.
Recommended.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's wrap it. I don't know. What else do we want to say? Anything else coming up? You have a thing to plug or whatever?
You can follow me on Letterboxd at Musty Floorboard.
And you can check out the website, latenightcinemaclub.com. I'm trying to get Macy to post more stuff on our social media. You know what? We're busy.
Yeah, we kind of have a lot of stuff to do.
Turns out, social mediaing is hard.
No, it is hard.
It's actually a lot of work.
I say that. I'm like,
I'm kind of in the process right now of launching a new business, and I'm super scared about social media because I honestly feel like you could spend all day, every day, like creating posts and monitoring posts and putting up new posts and like interacting with people and being in the comments. Like, I used to kind of laugh and think, oh, social media manager, that's a job. But now I'm like, dang, do I have to hire a social media manager? Because I am stuck.
It's difficult. I can't even manage my own social media. And it's because you have to have such an understanding of like what is trending and why it's trending. But then also the production quality has to be high enough that people are going to watch it.
Yeah. Also, you have to make stuff that kind of fits your brand. Like, you don't want to, like, what are some of those brands that have some just insane TikToks?
Like Sour Patch Kids is always just posting random crap that's like, what is this? And then you look at the account and it's posted by Sour Patch Kids and you're like, okay.
I know. Was it who? The Nutter Butter account? Have you seen that?
That one also. And also they like to beef with each other to like get clout.
Yeah, but I almost feel like they're owned by like they're owned by Nestle or something.
No, yeah, they'll be owned by the same company. The only one that like sometimes like they'll beef with each other and it's like sometimes Pepsi and Coke will kind of have a thing in the comments. But they've always been doing that. Like Pepsi and Coke, go look up like every advertisement where they just like crap on each other. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually I'm very concerned for the social media stuff. I need to figure out how to make some Instagram ads and stuff, and I don't even know how to make like Instagram posts. I'm just like, oh, I'm cooked.
Yeah,
actually, if you want a job doing some social media stuff, I'm gonna throw this out there. If you want to be a social media person, and I can't offer you money, but I can offer you experience, and I know nobody wants to hear that, but you at least get some reps. Man, hit me up in the email. Like, let's see, maybe let's work together because I'm honestly stuck. And I have a cool business, so it's not like lame. Like I'm selling like farm equipment or something. So
yeah, we're not like drop shipping cups.
No. It's actually cool and interesting. Like there's some stuff we could do. I don't want to say what it is because it's not quite out there. But maybe when we launch, it'll be an official sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah, of course it will be.
We can have like a little ad read. Hey,
that's funny.
But yeah, no, for reals. I'm actually being 100% legit serious. If you're like somebody who's like thinks they know how social media works and you can make posts and things, hit me up in the comments or hit me up in comment on Spotify has comments, I guess. Did you know that?
No,
I didn't know that, but I
don't have Spotify.
I think Grandma left a comment for us on one of our Spotify episodes.
Oh.
But it said something like, can't wait for the next episode.
Grandma's also the only one who's emailed us.
Yeah, thanks, Grandma. We definitely I need a social media person. If you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I know somebody who'd be great at that. Yeah, definitely hit me up. I am interested. Email us. Okay. Well, should we end it here? Because I'm kind of...
That's all I have to say.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. It's bedtime. It's been a long day. Okay.
Indeed.
All right, I'm going to go listen to Squelch's new album. Until next time, we're out.